Did you find anything?
Mr. Snyder, we're gonna need you to stay inside.
Who's that?
Please just stay in your house, sir.
Is that blood on him?
Mr. Snyder, if you stand over there, I'll answer any question you have. Get Wiley into a unit, get him out of here.
Is that blood on him?
The lab's gonna check it out right now.
Fearless, we found something. We got a DB.
What's a DB?
Watch inside.
Oh, God.
Would you just wait?
That's a dead body, isn't it? You found a dead body? You found Rebecca?
Calm down, please, sir.
You killed her!
Lily and Martyr.
All right, sir.
Don't do it, sir. Don't do it. Get him up.
Don't make your troubles any worse than they are now, sir.
All right, come on, come on.
I want you to go back into your house. Stay there.
His wife died a year and a half ago. He's been raising the girl by himself.
Is that him?
So what happened this morning?
Well, he said he went to get groceries, left his daughter, 16-year-old Rebecca, by the pool. She was reading a book. Came back, found this.
Is there any reason to doubt his story?
I called the Vaughns down the hill. He's a regular. They know him. He was there.
Did you guys get what she was wearing?
Yeah, sweats, pink, and running shoes, blue on white. She was a trail runner. She liked to run.
She was on the cross-country team.
Let's not use the past tense yet, okay, Ray? At least not in front of her father.
What about K9? They got anything?
Yeah, we were just about to leave when you guys got here. There's a blood trail out the gate, leads up into the hills.
So you think you dragged her up into the hills?
Well, maybe it wasn't a somebody.
What are you saying, Ray? You saying a animal dragged her up into the hills?
I know it sounds crazy, but
Jones, you tell these guys what you told us?
I'm just trying to stay open to the possibilities, Detective. Whoever or whatever took her out of here, dragged her, and there are enough shoe prints.
Yeah, I see that.
Well, a coyote couldn't take down a 16-year-old girl.
A coyote, no. But there are several known mountain lions living in these hills right now. And one of them would be more than capable of doing the job.
All right. Well, happy hunting.
Just because they open a Starbucks every 10 feet doesn't change the fact this isn't our turf. The more pressure these animals are under, the more unpredictable their behavior.
what?
Nothing.
Whoa.
Thought I saw something.
What is it?
You see the loose dirt, those claw marks?
A coyote or cougar?
Coyote.
I thought you said it could only be a cougar.
That's where Carl wants to go. Okay, boy. Here we go.
What is it?
Coyote den. Never seen one this big. Hello? Anybody home? Clear. Oh, no.
What? Hey! What do you got?
Some guy's watching us. I'm in pursuit of subject at the fire trail heading east to highway.
Hey, you guys, you see anyone coming down? A guy running?
Yeah, he was really bugging.
Yeah, give me a bike. Come on, let's go. Let's go! I'll get it back to you, don't worry. still. Do not move. Ray, I think we got our coyote.
A second canine unit has been dispatched. ETA 10 minutes.
Had a little trouble getting Wiley there up the road and into the truck. He kept trying to bite us.
Wiley.
Is it Wiley Coyote? Not bad.
Well, we do what we can.
Where's Tom?
He stayed up the hill with the canines looking for the body.
It's not a body yet, Ray.
I don't know about that, Joel. This guy said some things, mostly barks and grunts. It was all mixed up.
Yeah, word salad. That's what they call it when a psych patient talks like that.
Well, this particular salad came with a creamy Italian nut job dressing, but he did say a few things that stood out. The body, you had to kill it, you had to do it. He said that a few times.
All right, let me go check it out.
He don't smell good.
All back through there?
Anything yet?
Nope. So far, just a lot of garbage. People thinking when they dump all this trash up here.
They're not. What have you got?
Talked to some of the neighbors. They seen Coyote Boy around. But that guy says he's harmless, maybe even helpful.
Helpful.
Yeah. Says he scared a burglar off from his house one night.
Yeah, well, maybe he was the burglar.
He doesn't think so. Of course, not everybody had something positive to say. The next door neighbor, Mrs. Black, she says he throws stones at her son when he comes to visit her sometimes.
Does she know who he is?
No, but she's, you know, kind of...
Did you find anything?
Mr. Snyder, we're gonna need you to stay inside.
Who's that?
Please just stay in your house, sir.
Is that blood on him?
If you stand over there, sir, I'll answer any question you have. Get Wiley into a unit, get him out of here.
Is that blood on him?
The lab's gonna check it out right now.
Careless, we found something. We got a DB.
What's a DB? Oh, God.
Would you just wait?
That's a dead body, isn't it? You found a body? You found Rebecca?
Calm down, please,
You
sir.
killed her!
Lillian, Martin! Get him inside right now.
Don't make your troubles any worse than they are.
Get up.
I want you to go back into your house.
Just get him in the unit. Just get him in the unit right now.
So he was living like a coyote.
His den was exactly like a coyote den.
Fearless, we found something. Yeah, we got a DB.
Partner, why don't you let forensics do that?
I think her father needs to know now, Fearless. If you had kids, you'd want to know too. It's not Rebecca.
Who's he?
I don't know.
The dead body you found, who was he?
Well, we don't know yet.
You think he was in on it with this animal here?
It's a possibility.
What's another one?
Well, sir, it's going to take a while to get the DNA results back on the blood, but the lab was able to type it. There were two types.
Which brings us to some good news.
Neither of them belonged to Rebecca.
What?
Well, neither one matches Eric here either.
Wait, I don't understand.
Well, all the blood that we found on the pool, on Eric, and on your daughter's shoes, they all belong to the John Doe that we found buried and to some other person.
What other person?
We don't know.
See, the one thing that Eric kept saying over and over and over is two. So we think there were two men. John Doe and someone else.
Well, then where does he come in?
Well, the John Doe was killed by a bite to the throat, and according to the ME, it was a human bite.
We don't think that Eric had anything to do with your daughter's abduction, sir. We think that he may have been watching and may have tried to prevent it. We think that he may have killed one of the men and wounded the other one.
You're serious?
Well, it's the only scenario that makes sense.
Then where's Rebecca?
We think she's still with the other person.
Listen to me. A 16-year-old girl has been abducted, and if she's still alive, and from the evidence, that's a very big if. Our only hope of finding her is from that guy in that room. So are you going to help us or not?
If I wasn't going to help you, I'd insist he be put in a psych ward instead of being chained to a table.
Then let us do what we need to do.
You want to medicate him.
The police want to talk to him. He may need something to calm him down.
You want to medicate him, and he hasn't consented.
Oh, and how am I supposed to know that, Michael? Does he bark once for yes and twice for no?
I know I'm new to the law, David, but don't you have to demonstrate that he's a danger to himself and others?
These pictures were taken at the crime scene where Rebecca was abducted. See the dark stuff there?
Yeah.
That would be blood. Do you think that qualifies as dangerous? We are talking about a 16-year-old girl. 16, whose father is sitting in limbo!
It's fine, it's fine. What kind of drugs are you going to give him?
Whatever it takes.
At what dose?
I'm not a doctor.
I am.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you were pretending to be a lawyer.
Yeah, I'm that too.
No, he's a breath mint, he's a candy mint, he's two mints in one.
What is he?
He's a freak.
Is he schizophrenic? Is he bipolar and a mania? Is this a one-time psychotic break?
Why don't you tell me, doctor?
I can't. That's the point. And even if I could, psychotropic drugs take days to work.
We need that animal sedated. And we need information from him now.
If you sedate him, the information that you want could very well vanish from his mind as soon as the drugs hit his bloodstream. Just like when you wake up and you try to remember a dream and it just evaporates.
So what do we do?
You talk to him as he is.
We've been talking to him as he is.
All we get is a bunch of word salad.
I bet the answer's here, somewhere. You just need somebody to help you crack the code.
Oh, Michael, are you that guy to crack the code?
No, David. Someone who knows him. You said that somebody recognized him, somebody identified him. Who was that?
Yeah, probably. Snyder, we're gonna need you to stay inside.
Stay in your house, sir.
You got anything yet?
Get the father. Can you get a picture of him close up? I'm not sure if we'll use it. Just get it.
I'm getting it.
Get his face. Get his face. See if you can get it close up. Yeah?
You killed her! You killed my baby!
Get that. Ooh. Come on. Let me see.
I think I've got some good ones.
Don't make your troubles any worse.
That's great.
Go!
That's great. Oh my God.
What's wrong?
Excuse me.
Hold up, ma'am.
Sorry, can I just talk to Fearless?
All right. Andrew, you know you're supposed to stay behind the line.
I think I know him, Fearless. He lived in that house when we were in high school together. Can I see him?
Hold up a sec.
His name is Eric. Eric Sorensen.
So when did you last see him?
For today, Christmas, my junior year of college. I came to Los Angeles to visit my mother. His parents died that summer. I went by his house and rang the bell. There was no answer. I was walking away when he called to me from a window. He didn't invite me in, and we didn't talk long. I could tell there was something wrong. I just assumed it was his parents dying. But now, in hindsight, I guess I knew he wasn't right.
You've seen him once in the last 10 years? That's the kind of friend a mentally ill person needs.
Miss Little, may I introduce you to Michael Hirsch, MD, LLD, BFD. Dr. Hirsch was a psychiatrist who became so incensed at the poor treatment of the mentally ill that he became a lawyer himself just to fight the good fight. I'd like you to work alongside with him, hopefully find some information on your friend that'll be of some assistance to these detectives.
Of course.
Thank you very much. I'll be back in my office. I'll check in with you later.
Could I get some coffee?
Down the hall. Turn left.
Left. Thanks. Come with me, please.
Sure.
Have you ever had any close contact with a full-blown psychotic?
No.
Do you drink?
No.
Ah. Are you an alcoholic?
No. Why do you ask?
Oh, because the only people who answer no to do you drink that quickly are either active boozers or sober drunks. One way or another, they're alcoholic.
Right, well, I'm neither. I'm sorry, what does this have to do with me talking to Eric?
Because talking to your friend Eric is going to be difficult for you. It's going to put your mind through the spin cycle.
having a drink at the end of the day wouldn't be a bad idea.
Can I see him?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Putting a civilian in a room with a deeply psychotic patient is generally not a great idea.
He's chained to a table. I think I'll be fine.
It's not really you I'm worried about.
Oh.
He may seem to have gone as far as one can go, but his mind is actually in a very fragile state right now. He could sink a lot further.
I need to know how you're going to handle yourself.
Oh, okay. Do you want to give me a test?
No. I just have one question for you. How long have you and McNorris been sleeping together?
You're crazier than Eric.
No, Miss Little, I'm not. I read faces. I'm good at it. It's a talent I have. I normally wouldn't have said anything, but we don't have a lot of time, and I don't want his obvious dislike of me to infect you. So how long?
You know, I think I'm perfectly capable of disliking you all on my own.
Very good. You pass.
What?
I just want to see how well you do under stress.
That was a test?
Yes, I'm horrible at reading faces. Unless, of course, you are sleeping with McNorris. You're not, are you?
No. I'm sorry, I thought you said there wasn't a test.
I lied. That was also part of the test, see if you could tell you didn't do so great on that score. But it doesn't matter. Somehow, I don't think Eric's gonna lie. I'll let the police know they can let you in. It's good. By the way, don't get too close. He bites.
Eric, it's Andrea Little. We knew each other in high school. Do you remember me? We used to go for walks up in the hills. You and me and your dog Nemo. I wanted to talk to you about the girl who was abducted. We need to know what you saw. Just a couple of words, Eric, or a drawing or anything. Can you help us, Eric? Anything?
What do you mean? What's the matter?
A 16-year-old girl was abducted. We think you tried to save her.
What do you mean?
We think you tried to stop whoever it was who did it.
What's the matter?
Sorry.
What do you mean? What's the matter?
Can you tell us about the person who abducted Rebecca?
What do you mean? What's the matter? What do you mean? What's the matter? What do you mean? What's the matter?
That was disturbing and pointless.
Pointless?
If my being here was to have someone he knew, could have been a talking hat rack as far as he was concerned.
I don't know, because what he said to you, he's never said before. What do you mean? What's the matter? They're new. Do we have any significance to you?
Maybe.
Oh, she's going through some old boxes. She said she wanted to find her high school yearbooks. No, I don't know why. She was very secretive about it. Oh, I don't care. I'll take her any way I can get her. No, I don't think so. But given the little she tells me, she could be married for all I know. No, Sally, she's not gay.
Yes, I am. I'm here. I'm queer. Get used to it.
She said, I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it. I know, they think it's so amusing. I'm sensing an end to the quest. I'll call you tomorrow. No luck?
Could they be anywhere else? I have to find them.
Well, let's see. I suppose it's possible your father could have them.
Oh.
It wouldn't hurt you to see him.
Yes, it would. How is he?
He's getting a little agitated. With the amount of coffee I've running through my veins, I'm a little agitated myself. What are you looking for?
My high school yearbooks. Thought maybe he wrote something in mine, maybe those words. I looked in my mother's garage, but they're not there.
Could they be someplace else?
Yeah, there's one other place. I'll check it tomorrow.
Why not check it right now?
It's a little late in the day.
The police can open it up. What?
No, it's my father's.
Oh, of course. Late in the day. You're not the alcoholic, your father is. You're the adult child. Look. Listen to me. Come
What the hell are you doing?
Just come here.
Let go of me. This is a police station.
So, what? You think they're gonna come running? They don't much like you around here, Miss Little. Now listen, are you gonna go see your father? Look, don't think I don't understand, because I do. I just don't care. On the one hand, I've got a 32-year-old, utterly stunning woman whose alcoholic father may have scared, embarrassed, or angered her when she was a child. On the other hand, I have a patient who thinks he's a coyote, who may be the only hope for the safe return of an abducted 16-year-old girl. Which one am I going to care about right now? Oh, gee. Tough one. Look, I'm just trying... What? Wait. Was this something I said?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, it was.
What?
There it is.
What?
It's Pygmalion.
Pygmalion?
A play by George Bernard Shaw. My Fair Lady was based on it.
I know what Pygmalion is. Why are we looking at it?
My senior year in high school, I was in the play with Eric. He was Freddie and I was Eliza. This is a speech of Freddie's from Act 4.
Eliza, darling, what do you mean? What's the matter?
What do you mean, what's the matter?
Why that speech?
I tell you, but it might require a little compassion and empathy, and I know that could be a stretch.
Go ahead, I'm good at faking it.
Last performance, my mother's seen it twice. My father's still MIA. Probably guzzling vodka and doing a line off a showgirl's butt, this being the 80s and all. At any rate, I'm used to it. I don't care. And then towards the end of the show, during that scene, he makes his entrance. Stumbling along the road to his seat, falling over people. I saw him and I froze. Eric kept feeding me the cue. What do you mean, what's the matter? He never lost focus, never took his eyes off of me. I, however, was a deer in the headlights. So he walked across the stage, took my face in his hands, and he said it again. Eliza, dear, what's the matter? I answered him, the show went on.
I like my client.
Me too.
Now, if we can only get him to stop marking the interrogation room with his urine. Oh, no.
Hey! It's time for the station personnel's yearly physical. Everybody gets to turn their head and cough.
Court order. Judge Francis Patron authorizing the use of medication on Eric Sorensen.
This is not going to get you what you want.
We'll see.
Don't do it.
Miss Little, do you know the statistics on abductions? How the chance of returning an abductee alive drops with every hour?
Yes, I know the statistics. Just give me 5 minutes with him. If I don't make headway, then you can dope him.
Five minutes.
Okay.
Andrea, stay close to the door.
I remember now. It was one of the worst nights of my life. And you saved me. I went up on my line and you kept feeding me the cue. What do you mean? What's the matter? Finally, I answered you. Never mind. It doesn't matter now. There's no one in the world now but you and me. Is there?
Not a soul.
Can you tell us about the men who took Rebecca?
Black. Makes movies. From the window of the girl. Hurt me with stones. He is a slingshot.
Do you know who he is?
Black.
Black.
What?
Black!
I spotted her. I get her first. If you finish her before I get my chance, I swear I'll kill you.
Don't worry. I'll leave some fight in her.
You better. When you want to do it?
The sooner the better. Let's see what we're gonna do. I didn't scream because I don't want anyone to hear.
Eric, is there anything more that you can tell us?
Eric. I miss Eric.
You miss Eric?
Where is he?
How did you know the line from the play?
Heard him many times by the water.
By the water? By the pool? While Eric was practicing his lines?
Where is he?
Wait, are you?
Where is Eric?
Are you Nemo?
Who's Nemo?
His dog. His family dog. Eric's been patrolling that home and that neighborhood like a family dog. He's been describing things the way he thinks a dog would see them, not a coyote. Down, nice smell, get the bird. What did he just say?
Black, through the window, makes movies, hurts him with stones, something about a slingshot. Then 3 blacks in a row, black, black, black.
He's been dropping these same clues from the beginning.
What do they mean?
I don't know.
Will you know how the seed is sown? All your time has been overgrown, never known.
I'm just gonna go upstairs and get things set. Then I'll come back down and we'll have some fun. Well, I'll have fun. I'll be screaming.
When you speak, is it you that hears? Or that will flow? You can't hear anything at all.
I don't have much time. You know, we could still get in a little bit of fun. Eh? It's called a sawzall. They use it for demoing houses, you see? Blade goes back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. They say that it'll cut through anything. Let's see.
Eric's been protecting that home, that neighborhood, like a family dog. What did he just say?
Black, girl through window, makes movies, hurt me with stones, something about a slingshot, and 3 blacks in a row, black, black, black.
It's been dropping the same clues all along.
What do they mean?
There was a neighbor kid, a couple of years younger than Eric, who used to shoot stones with his slingshot at all the cats and dogs in the neighborhood.
What do movies and window have to do with that?
I don't know.
Was this kid black?
I don't know. You'd have to talk to the neighbors and see if anyone remembers.
No, the neighbor kid, he's not black. His name is Black. I talked to his mother yesterday, Mrs. Black. So does he mean that the son makes movies of the neighbor girl through the window?
Oh, my God.
Hang on a second. There's one thing I don't understand. You wouldn't have forgotten something like that.
Your father interrupting the play. So what did you forget?
Eric. I forgot about him helping me with the line. I forgot about him helping me at all.
How come?
We were pretty close back then, and it was a really rough time for me. But he listened to all my woes about my boyfriends and my father. And then, one day by the pool, he kissed me.
And you weren't attracted to him? And you broke his heart?
Yeah.
And you felt guilty about it, but you managed to sweep it under the rug of memory.
Pretty much.
Nice job lifting up the carpet. So, in high school, you like the jocks?
God, no.
Good. Oh, please, not the bad boys. Oh, I knew girls like you in high school. I hated girls like you.
Yeah, well, we always made fun of boys like you.
Oh, you did.
There you go. I can't believe I told you all this.
Yeah, give me $1.
What?
Just give me $1.
I don't have $1. I just went to the ATM. I only have the 20s.
Perfect. Okay, there. Now you are officially my patient. You don't have to worry about me ever repeating what you just told me.
You think I should be in therapy?
Absolutely, no question.
How much do you charge?
$300 an hour.
Whew, can't imagine you're that good.
You know, I have to support this work I do, and yes, I am that good. But sadly, you'll never know because this was our one and only session.
What's that?
I'd rather ask you out for lunch sometime. I mean, unless you're still only into men who are bad for you.
Who says you wouldn't be bad for me?
Call your office. You at the Tribune?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a call. Okay.
Hey. If you're not gonna be my therapist, can I have my $20 back?
I'm on the phone.
I'm just finishing up my piece on Rebecca Schneider. Do you have any comments?
Yes. I'm very happy that she's still alive. Is that it?
Eric saved her, you know. He bit Black in the crotch, rendered the unit inoperable.
Miranda Bobbitt would be very proud.
According to Rebecca, the late Jimmy Black tried to cauterize the wound with a hot knife.
You see, I didn't really need to hear all that. Is that it? Thank you.
No. There's something I do that I'm not proud of. When things get tough with someone, I cut and run. I did it with Eric. And I've done it with my father 100 times. I don't want to do it with you. I'm not saying I want to get back together.
Well, that's a relief.
But I'm not going to abandon you. I will always be your friend.
I've got plenty of friends, thank you.
I didn't say I wanted you to be mine. I said I'm going to be yours. That's my choice.
That's very heartwarming.
I'm worried about you.
Don't, okay?
I have experience in this. I watched my father spiral down for years. Years. You think you've hit bottom? My guess, you just hit a ledge. Bottom can sometimes be a lot further down.
I'm not your father.
Rebecca?
Daddy?
Honey, are you okay?
I'm okay, Daddy.
Oh, honey, I love you.
I love you too, Daddy.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Dad!
Who's at the door, honey?
Sorry to disturb you during dinner, Mr. Snyder.
Officer Heckler and Officer Turcotte.
Good evening, sir.
Can I get you anything? Would you like to stay for dinner?
No, we really can't, sir, but thank you. It's very kind.
It's about Eric Sorensen, sir.
The young man who saved Rebecca.
He's not in the hospital anymore. By all accounts, he was doing very well. About 3 weeks ago, he slipped away. No one's seen him since. Presumably, he's off his medication.
You think he might come back here?
Well, we don't know, sir. We'd appreciate it if you kept an eye out, gave us a call, you see him.
Absolutely. Any idea why he left the hospital?
Not really.
They say some people don't like the medications. You sure I can't get you anything? Rebecca made some wonderful homemade lemonade. It's really from a package and way too sweet, but I like to humor her.
No thanks, sir. No citrus on duty.
Feel free to stop by anytime you're in the neighborhood. We're always welcome in this home.
Thank you, sir.
Becky, see you to the door.
That's all right, sir. We'll find our way out.
Good night.
Maybe we should wait.
They'll be long gone.
They done?
Yep. Late. You think the young officer's cute, don't you?
Dad, please.